Cooking, getting out of a car, or just getting up from a seat may seem like a simple task that those who can do easily, but often taken for granted. But for those who find these tasks to be daily challenges, the students at Olin, Wellesley, and Babson colleges teamed up to create devices that make life easier.
An engineering school may not be the first place you think of when you think about studying humanities, but Olin College's new class, Engineering for Humanity, has combined the two topics to create a class that has both inspired its students while helping the community.
Engineering for Humanity is a course we designed to appeal both to our own students who are interested in engineering and to students from Wellesley and Babson who come from liberal arts or business backgrounds.
We have put our students in partnership with older adults from Needham and Wellesley with the aim of having the students come up with projects that could help the older adults stay in their homes in order to be comfortable and happy and healthy.
This class is interesting because unlike a lot of our design classes where you're designing for a syllabus for a teacher, you're designing a real product for a person who has real problems.
The students held a presentation in which they introduced their designs to the public. The designs were created during the course of several weeks in which they tried to figure out how to use engineering to help others.
Our product is a device that will help our volunteer Bill get out of his car. It's similar to a cane, but it has a wider handle on a larger base.
It's a tremendous idea to get the young people out into the community and working with the seniors and real problems that we have.
We created a booster seat for a power wheelchair for our volunteer Mabel Edwards. She has a back injury, and so she's confined to move mostly in her power chair within her home. And right now, the stove that she has is not at the appropriate height for her to use while seated in her chair. And right now she stands while she's cooking, which is not very safe for her because of her back injury. And so she would like to be able to be seated for as long as possible.
I've had this chair, I think it'll be 3 years, August. And it's been so helpful. I love it so much. And I'm so grateful for the college kids that really work hard.
The volunteers not only get to leave with the devices to help navigate them through their daily lives, they also left with friendships.
So one of the things that we saw that happened in this class, I think that was really nice, is just the connections between the older adults and the students. Now they understand that there's so many older adults, there's so many people who have so much to offer who, might feel lonely or isolated, and now the students, I think a lot of them are thinking about what other things can we do to connect to these people.
You kind of always have this idea that it's older adults and they all have problems with everything, and that's completely not true. Everyone has their own problems or opportunities that can be looked into.
I'm extremely proud of the students. Our goals in setting up this course were in part to create this kind of engineering experience that really helped people understand that problems don't come neatly typed out in textbooks, but occur in the real world, and you can do something and you can make a difference. But at the same time, to build a community that included the students from these three colleges, as well as some of the senior citizens who live in our communities.
The Engineering for Humanity class at Olin College is being funded by a Metro West Community Health Foundation grant for the next 3 years. For the Needham Channel News, I'm Natalie Guthrie.